In this video, we will show you how to service and maintain your Cane Creek threadless headset. Don't forget to visit us online at canecreek.com. Let's get started.
The headset we'll be servicing is a Cane Creek S3 with a drop-in cartridge bearing system. First, let's disassemble the headset. Loosen the stem bolts, then unscrew the top cap preload bolt and slide the stem off the steerer tube, being careful that the fork doesn't fall out of the frame. As you remove the fork, make a note of how all the pieces of your headset are assembled. A Cane Creek tip: you may want to take a digital picture of the assembly. If the headset has not been serviced in a long time, many times the lower bearings will remain in the lower cup when you remove the fork, so make sure you pull them out. Now wipe all the parts down, including the bearing cups. Inspect your bearings for corrosion and excessive wear. If they're clean and they feel smooth, then you can proceed with reassembly. If not, then you need to replace the bearings. Next, put a light film of waterproof grease onto the bearing surfaces to prevent corrosion. Slide the bearing down the steerer tube. Make sure to note the angled surface. The angled surface of the bearing will face the angled surface of the cup. Slide the steering tube back into the frame until snug. Now install the bearing in the upper cup. Note the orientation. At this point, you are ready for the compression ring. The compression ring is the heart of our threadless technology. Slide the compression ring firmly down between the steerer tube and the bearing. It takes up all the play and solidly connects the steerer tube and upper bearing. Next, install the top cover and lay down the rest of the pieces of the headset in the opposite way you disassembled it, finishing with the preload assembly. Make sure that there is a 3mm space between the top of the steerer tube and the top of the stem. Lightly tighten the preload bolt to remove any play. Do not over-tighten the headset. This will cause the bearing to bind. The primary purpose of the top cap is to preload the headset, not to hold the fork on. Align the handlebars with the front wheel and then retighten your stem bolts. Apply the front brake, rock the bike back and forth. If you feel any movement or rocking, you need to further adjust your headset. For more instruction, see the Cane Creek video on headset adjustment. Make sure you finish this last step before you test ride.